You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic. You can go and subscribe cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic.
Caleb Williams is loving this adjustment that the Chicago Bears have made in the offense. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of KIEQ on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, also do me a huge favor by also liking today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic. So Bears fans, the Chicago Bears will hold their mandatory minicamp from June 4th to June 6th, which will mark the final organized set of practices before training camp in late July. These final practices before breaking for the summer will be most important for rookie quarterback Caleb Williams to see his comfort level in the Chicago Bears offense. Williams will get to work with the entire starting offense for the next 3 days, and this will allow Matt Eberflus, Ryan Poles, and most importantly, offensive coordinator Shane Waldron to see what he has mastered within this Chicago Bears offense and what he needs to improve on before training camp in late July. Some questions that the Chicago Bears may want answered before the end of minicamp are these. Is he willing to get rid of the ball when he can't find anything open instead of running out of bounds? Does his execution in the red zone look improved? And most importantly, how does his footwork look over the next 3 days? The next 3 days will be absolutely huge for quarterback Caleb Williams. And as we know, Bears fans, the Chicago Bears have been working overtime to get Caleb Williams up to speed with the NFL level offense and with this Chicago Bears offense. And the Bears have had a clear plan in place for quarterback Caleb Williams from the beginning. Offensive coordinator Shane Waldron knows that he doesn't want to completely escape from what Caleb Williams does well, dating back from his time at USC, but he also wants Caleb Williams to expand his understanding of offensive football if he actually wants to survive in the National Football League. So the goal for the Chicago Bears and Shane Waldron when it comes to Caleb Williams is this: utilize a lot of what Caleb Williams did well at USC within the Chicago Bears offense while finding other things he can learn to excel at as well within the Chicago Bears offense. And it should be a perfect blend to make Caleb Williams the best quarterback he can be for the Chicago Bears. Bears fans, according to Jeremy Fowler of ESPN, one of the first goals for the Chicago Bears was getting Caleb Williams used to playing more under center, something that he didn't do a lot while at USC. He primarily played out of shotgun, which that is mostly the case for these college quarterbacks. It's most of the time a transition. When they come to the NFL, they have to learn how to play under center. Most quarterbacks are able to handle the complexity of what comes with playing under center in a National Football League offense. And some quarterbacks crumble under that pressure because sometimes it's just too complex. So that's one of the main goals over the next couple of weeks leading up to training camp and leading towards that week 1 matchup against the Tennessee Titans is to get Caleb Williams more comfortable with playing under center in the National Football League. And the good news, Bears fans, is this, and by the sounds of it, Caleb Williams is absolutely loving the change of him actually playing under center within the Chicago Bears offense.
Handle Caleb Williams, 2 things. He's trying to get used to playing under center. Didn't do a lot of that USC. I'm told he's loving it so far. I talked to his personal quarterbacks coach, Will Hewlett, who trained him pre-draft. He said since early April, Williams has been embarked on the entire Bears offense, the footwork, the cadences, the strategy. He knows that's going to protect him with heavy play action. And then this is a quarterback I'm told is trying to use that cannon in May and early June in OTAs, work the kinks out, see what he can actually get away with. Try to thread the needle in between 2 defensive backs, see if he can get it there. As somebody with the team told me, we want him to make mistakes right now and have some up and downs so that in September he's ready to go.
Bears fans, I absolutely love the fact that the Bears and Caleb Williams are getting him more comfortable with playing under center because there are so many different advantages with playing under center. For example, Bears fans, you have the ability to keep your eyes up. You don't have to drop your gaze to make sure you catch a snap like while you're in shotgun. This will allow Caleb Williams to analyze what the defense is doing with ease. You often also see better results in the play action games as well when you're under center. It's also easier for an offense to run that misdirection plays because you can stash two backs in the backfield rather than one. And we all know that Shane Waldron's going to be doing a lot of that misdirection stuff. A lot of from what you see from the Miami Dolphins offense is exactly what Shane Waldron's going to do with Caleb Williams and the rest of this Chicago Bears offense. The most important advantage that playing under center offers is obviously the footwork. Timing and anticipation are key to being a successful quarterback in the National Football League. We all know this already. Quarterbacks and wide receivers must be in sync at all times to find those consistent throwing windows. And this requires precise footwork after the snap, which is easier to accomplish while playing under center. Overall, Bears fans, it's great that Caleb Williams is adding to his game and is continuing to get better as a football player to become the best version of himself he can be for the Chicago Bears. We know that he is really good in shotgun dating back his time at USC, but if he can actually master his game for under center, he could really be an unstoppable force in the National Football League and be the franchise quarterback that we know he can be for the Chicago Bears. Once again, Bears fans, these next 3 days will be great to see what strides Caleb Williams has already made within the Chicago Bears offense, but will also give us some insight on what he needs to work on during the summer break before he comes back to Chicago Bears training camp in late July. But overall, Bears fans, I wanted to come on here really quick and share that bit of info as the Chicago Bears begin their mandatory minicamp for the next couple of days. And before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys like the change that the Chicago Bears are making within Caleb Williams? Do you like the fact that he's going to possibly be more under center, or do you want to see him more in shotgun? Let me know down below in the comment section. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of KIEQ on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for all new Bears podcasts right here on KIEQ on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You've been listening to KIEQ on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.